Hi everyone, today on Surf Chats with Topanga we have Frank. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning.
So a few months ago, Frank was surfing here at Topanga Beach at the point, and it was a big swell day, and he had an interaction with a beginner surfer. So why don't you tell us what happened?
So I was riding along the wave, and there was a surfer behind me who was coming along, and there was plenty of space between us, but he decided he would kick out of the wave and kicked out right into my back.
Oh my gosh.
In the lower left ribs. And it was quite painful. I had to get out of the water, had a small fracture there, and
oh my gosh.
I was out of the water for a few weeks. It still hurts a little bit where it hit me.
Were you able to go to work? Did you have to stay home?
I was able to go to work, but I couldn't bend over and tie my shoes.
Oh my gosh.
For a few weeks. It was really quite painful and quite bad. And I couldn't surf either for a couple of weeks.
Oh my gosh, that's horrible. Did he check on you when you were in the water to see if he
no.
hit you? Did he help you out of the water or anything?
No, he just ran into me and then just paddled back out, and I got out. It was, my day was over.
Yeah, I know. What should he have done instead so he didn't hit you?
Yeah, well, when there's people in the water, like in front of you or behind you or something, just try to avoid them as best you can. I think he didn't,
judge the difference between you two?
I think he chose not to do what was probably the safe thing, which would have been just to exit the wave, around me, down towards the bottom, or cut out earlier than he did. But instead he just kicked out right into my back.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Frank, and I'm really glad that you're better. I hope that it heals completely for you and stuff, and I'm glad you're back out there surfing and everything. I'm so sorry. So the best advice that you would give a beginner surfer when they would do something like that would be, how to avoid it would be what?
Well, a couple of things. One is, if you don't really know how to control your board that well, you probably shouldn't be surfing up at the top, where it's probably the most competitive and hardest.
At the point.
Yeah. Probably, staying more down in the cove, where it's a little bit gentler, there's a little more opportunities for, not hitting people.
Yeah, because there's less people.
Yeah.
It's not so crowded.
Right, for sure you'll catch more waves down in the cove than at the point.
And then also, should a beginner surfer be out in the water when there's big swells?
Probably not, and probably not in the crowd with a lot of people, because when it gets crowded up at the point, a lot of people up there and it's big, and a lot of them are pretty skilled, and so being so close is really not so bad for them. But beginner surfers should probably stay a little bit more spread out, more down toward the cove, or choose another day on the water when it's not quite so big. Or
maybe come to the beach and just watch all the better surfers, because you can pick up points and pick up by watching surfers what you should be doing in the water. The better surfers, just bring your beach chair and just sit on the beach in a cooler and sit and watch everybody, because it is, and when the big swells hit, they're so beautiful, because it's a lot of water and everything, and it's great when you guys are out there surfing, because you do all these really cool maneuvers, and and they're really long waves and everything. It's just, for me, I love filming the big swells. They're the best and everything. But maybe sit out those big swells when you're a beginner surfer. It's really probably too much for them to handle, all that water.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Isn't the water more powerful when it's a big swell?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's more powerful. It's more, there's more forces. There's more chance to, for something to go wrong and have an accident happen. Someone get hurt. We don't want anyone to get hurt.
Yeah, for sure. We don't want anybody to get hurt, beginner or pro, or or the people that have been surfing there, for all these years. You've been surfing here for about 50 years, so, it's horrible to hear that you got hurt, and everything. Well, thank you, Frank, for being on Surf Chats with Topanga and I hope that your back heals really quickly so that you don't feel any more pain.
Okay, thank you.
All right.